going on here? Your mom just got served. Served? I haven't even ordered yet. Order! Cheeseburger, please!
It is said that few survive an encounter with the most powerful Sith Lord and the biggest hater in the galaxy. It is well known that the only chance to survive him is to escape. But before Darth Vader, there was Anakin Skywalker, a man who could be broken down in 3 simple words: love, father, teacher.
I was beginning to wonder if you'd got my message.
I retransmitted it just as you had requested, Master. Then we decided to come and rescue you.
Good job.
Haters are people who used to love, who used to dream, who used to be passionate about something. And the hater went after their dream with passion, fervor, and determination. However, they were found lacking in skill, or they were in a field of work with very few chances of success, where most normal people will just blame themselves for their failures or acknowledge the limited success in the certain field. Haters would turn and blame someone else for their failures. That is an important distinction between regular people and haters.
It's all Obi-Wan's fault. He's jealous. He's holding me back.
So when someone succeeds where the hater has failed, instead of learning from that person's success, a hater will instead lash out in anger at that person who rightfully doesn't even deserve the hate. So back to Darth Vader. In the Darth Vader comics, Vader once burnt down half of Coruscant, hunting 2 of his inquisitors who he had discovered had fallen in love with each other. He managed to catch up with these 2 and used the Force to make them kill each other. That's how much of a hater Vader is. So if you ever wonder why the Inquisitors are not based on the capital world of the Empire, it's because of Darth Vader. The Emperor was so mad that he put Vader on his own planet. Did you know that the creator of Star Wars, George Lucas, had a tempestuous relationship with his father? And some have speculated that he wrote Star Wars as a trauma dump or as a way to come to terms with his relationship with his father.
You know, it started here and it went there, and it's all about generations, and it's about, you know, the issues of fathers and sons and grandfathers, and it's a family soap opera.
At the end of Star Wars, Darth Vader sacrifices himself to save his son. Maybe it's a message from the author that no matter who you are or what you've done, there is still redemption for you out there. I'm sorry, am I being too academic? Here's a picture of an ass. In this video, by the way, whenever I say the word hater, I want you to think of the Sith. The most insidious thing about haters is their constant need for validation. The hater will look for people who share their beliefs, and if they can't find any, they will attempt to recruit people to their side by manipulating their love of something or manipulating their belief. Second Sister Trilla is a perfect example of someone who has been gaslit into believing something that she used to fight against. Trilla had a mother and daughter relationship with Jedi Master Sia Junda, and during Order 66, Trilla is seemingly abandoned by her teacher, mother figure, and friend. The first time we fight Trilla, Cal takes up a fighting stance which Trilla is familiar with, and she recognizes that Cal is a Jedi Padawan. She proceeds to mock him. I want you to notice the resentment in her voice when it dawns on her that Cal's master might have sacrificed themselves to save their student.
I recognize that stance. Perhaps you had some training after all. Who was your master, Padawan? Someone I killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live?
So let's look at the opposite of a hater. Sia Junda is a former Jedi Master who cut herself off from the Force. If one takes a closer look at Sia Junda, you'll find 2 massive flaws at the center of her character. The first flaw is that she takes too many risks. I mean, this chick decided to trust a complete stranger in Cal that she's only known for a couple of days. With information about the Jedi Holocron, all she knew is that Cal was a Force user. And the second thing is, Sia doesn't trust her juniors. This caused her to take a calculated risk by leaving Trilla to guard the younglings as she attempted to lure the Empire away from them. This is not the first time she's taken risks like this. If you read the prequel comics, we see Sia taking similar risks. Sia doesn't become a hater because she learns from these mistakes and works to fix them.
I'm responsible for the path that Trilla is on. And what she does next is the cost of all of my mistakes.
She takes Cal under her wing and helps him to complete his Jedi training. And at the end, she still holds out hope for her former student Trilla and tries to win her back to the light side. But that is swiftly interrupted by a certain hater. There's a part where Sia gives into the dark side.
Such hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
And because she has built such a strong relationship with her new student, Cal is able to talk her out of fully committing into the dark side. So Cal is basically Naruto, hitting people with the talk no jutsu.
Seer! Seer! Hey, listen to me! You still have a choice!
And once again, we see that Sia has learned to trust her juniors. Speaking of juniors, Cal Kestis is a Jedi Padawan who survived Order 66. Now Cal naively wants to rebuild the Jedi Order without fully understanding what it means to be a Jedi and what led to the Jedi's downfall. We'll come back to this, but first I want to address a character flaw with Cal. He struggles to let things go. For example, when he learns that Trilla, the second sister, was Sia's student, he berates her and constantly holds that over her head. And only when Cal is confronted by the ghost of his old master does he learn to move on and let things go. Whoops, sorry about that. Only when Cal is confronted by 10 Malakos does he learn the truth about the Jedi Order and the reason that led to their downfall.
I want to restore the Order.
Restore the Jedi Order. It's over! Jedi fell long before the Purge. Stifled by tradition. Deafened by our past glories. Blinded by endless war.
But Cal is too idealistic to see the truth that Malakos, even though he's a bad guy, he might be right. Cal sticks to his beliefs until he is confronted by Night Sister Marin, rightfully points out the flaws in his beliefs about restarting the Jedi Order and how that might harm his future students.
Are you sure it's something you should find?
What do you mean?
The children on that list. If you take them from their homes to train as Jedi, won't they be hunted like you?
I'ma end this video right here.